Guys, Awesome Sonic the Hedgehog here, and I'm going to talk about a D&D story. So I'm going to call this the Jack-in-the-Box incident, and that is going to be the half of it, I guess. So, yeah, this story takes place at, it was like some, I don't know, it was at a convention over in California. I don't remember the exact details, and the party members sort of matter. There was a sorcerer dude. This was based on Western. So we had a barbarian fighter, a human sorcerer, a cleric of some kind. My character was Perrin Quickfinger, a halfling rogue, and there was also, I believe there was one other party member. Oh yeah, there was a human fighter with a gun. So I call this the Jack-in-the-Box incident. We were a party of adventurers in a Wild West town that were sent to protect the town. And this town was sent to protect a load of money. Like, it was a load of money. And this load of money was made, and we were supposed to be protecting from a heist. We're supposed to be protecting, it wasn't, there was a not necromancer, what was he? He was an evil warlock that was trying to steal all the money. So we had to stop him. So our party had this amazing plan to stop him by blowing him up with dynamite. We couldn't find dynamite, so we had to use miner's charges. That didn't really get the job done. They basically did not get the job done. And it was a fun incident. The Jack-in-the-Box. So the plan was to get them on two fronts. We didn't know exactly what he was going to do, so we had the charges set up in boxes out front, and then over by the train station, my character, again, the halfling rogue, hid in one of the boxes. And I was going to pop out like a Jack-in-the-Box and shoot him. Well, one thing led to another. The explosive charges went off and didn't do anything. He found me. I popped out of the box. He almost killed me. And then we got into a massive fight, and he tried to fly away on a griffin while everyone was shooting at him on the griffin. Yup. Everybody was trying to shoot him on a griffin. We did shoot him out of the air, but we didn't kill him, so he ended up getting in a massive fight. Oh yeah, there was also a bard. I forgot about that. There was also a bard. So we both sort of tried. So this party basically decided to try and best an outlaw that didn't end up working. We ended up losing that fight. We did end up winning the fight, but the plan didn't go to plan. Didn't go to plan. So we ended up having to scratch that idea and just fight him outright, and it worked. We ended up killing him. It just didn't go exactly as planned. This is going to be two stories because I realized my length of that was only a 4-minute long story. So we're going to go to the next story. This happened at the same convention a couple years ago. This character was our Quarix the Arcane. This character was Quarix the Arcane. He was a mind flayer wizard. The party consisted of a halfling rogue, a fallen Azamar sorcerer, a rhino. I don't even remember what the race was. It was a rhino-headed folk. A rhino. I'm gonna call him a rhino folk. He was not a rhino folk. A rhino folk fighter. A hammerhead shark race. Yes. A hammerhead shark ranger. And, of course, a Air Genasi cleric. Tempest Domain cleric. This time we were a group. I'm only going to talk about some of this one shot. The party consisted of a bunch of stuff. Not gonna lie. But the whole story was we were trying to defeat or kill a pirate ship full of people. A ghost pirate ship, if you will. And our whole goal was to beat them. So this is the final fight. We found who we need to fight. My character had done a bunch of stuff. I had exhausted all of my spell slots. So I was basically at this point just trying to shoot him with a cannon. And completely missing. I was just completely missing 100% of the time with a cannon because I had disadvantage and I didn't know how to use a cannon. But this is the end of the fight. Quarix, being Quarix, decided, oh, I have telekinesis, me as a player. Oh, I have telekinesis. I'm going to intimidate this person with my mind. Did it work? No, not really. But the rogue chopped off their head, and the last thing they ever heard before they die was "You suck," as their head got chopped off. These are both one-shots. Those are and since I still have time, that was only a 3-minute story, we'll do one more story. The last story is gonna be... This is in a 3.5 campaign. The other two are in 5e. So, this character was a... This is also a halfling rogue story. My character is called... fucking... Kovacs. Kovacs is his name. At this point, he was only a... At this point, he was a first level rogue. This was the first or second session. The party consisted of a human sorceress named Amber Bronze, who's still alive, a Marilyn the Magnificent, a wizard, a human wizard, who eventually became my character's sort of mentor, so to speak. A sort of mentor, so to speak, that helped him out a lot. Who helped him out, so to speak, a lot by training him how to be a wizard. The other party members are a bard that I cannot remember a halfling bard that I cannot remember for the life of me their name, another halfling rogue named Bruno, at the time she was there's another fun story there, but now she's a dwarven cleric. But at this point, she was a gnome druid. There was also a human druid, a human paladin, another human paladin, and no, not two. There's only one. And a elven cleric, a drow monk, and a elven sorcerer. No, elven ranger. That was the party. This story only involves my character, Bruno, and Amber Bronze. So, Amber Bronze, being a sorceress, she casts Sleep, not realizing it's a... Me and this character were brand new D&D players at the time, so she didn't know that they had different... that it was an area of effect. So she cast Sleep, with both the rogues being right in the area of it. So me and this other poor rogue had to make saves. And those saves were both will saves. So we failed miserably on these saves. What happened was I didn't fail. I succeeded, so I didn't fall asleep. But the other rogue, Bruno, got a nat 1. So the sorceress cast Sleep. And the monsters that she was trying to attack with it all succeed their save, and one of them is immune to the sleep effect. So they're fine. But all she ended up doing here was, guess what? Putting one of our rogues to sleep. And ever since then she has not used the sleep spell. I think it called her off or something. I think it calls her off. I think at this point it just called her off. So that is that, and those are the stories. But I'm going to do a little bit more on this video. It's a 12-minute. It's gonna be a bit of a longer video. I'm gonna turn off my mic, and at this point in the video, I'm gonna write this point in the video down, and then I'm going to make a miniature for Quarix for you guys, and then that will be the video.